3 centuries ago, a scaled tidal wave of dragons washed over the continent, destroying and consuming anything and everything in their path. In the present day, people and settlements emerge from their sequestered safe havens in an attempt to reclaim the lost world outside.
A half-orc warrior devoted to protecting Erinos and uncovering the truth within Feori.
A gnomish archaeologist looking for old truths and new secrets.
A daring half-elf warlock testing his luck and following his fortune.
A dwarven druid on a quest to find the spark in a dragon's egg.
And a knight spreading the rekindled light of his goddess.
Welcome to the continent of Erinos. Welcome to Emergence. Hello everyone and welcome back to DICEBERG Ahead. You're listening to the Emergence podcast. I'll be your Siege Master Hunter Olson for this evening, and with me today we have...
Chenoa Reid playing Emori Johndottir, Popcorn Nate.
Oh, hey. I don't know why that threw me off so much. I'm next anyway.
You just weren't expecting the popcorn.
Ranpram Sneedbar, I totally helped in the fight and was not doing terrorism. No one has evidence against that claim.
Your face is not on the recordings.
Now.
Popcorn Evan?
Emboldened Evan Batt playing emboldened Candor Bek.
Nice one.
Nice. Oh,
You're bald.
Not the bloodhound.
Yeah.
Nate's missing part of a finger. This is Garrett Kelly playing Offen.
Okay, I don't know how to follow that.
Don't.
Determined as ever, Tristan Redearth playing Thalminar The Frost-Chained.
When last we left our heroes, we had a majority of the party out on the front lines in front of the city itself, defending against the host, while a portion of the host's forces had snuck in underground in through the sewers and are now on the streets, being fended off by the other way riders, as well as Nadia and Yvette.
And Joe.
Joe
Joe
is also there, kicking ass, taking names, smoking weed.
It feels weird to just call him Joe instead of either Robert or creepy old Joe.
Creepy old Joe is his full title, and
Yeah.
he did a lot to earn it.
What about Joseph? Creepy old Joseph.
No, that's wrong. His name's Robert.
But Joe is acceptable.
What about Joker?
And Ranpram, who we will cut to currently, is deep inside the Illithid complex after a series of over 20 stealth checks and investigation rolls, and is currently on some kind of deck for the Illithid Spelljammer craft, which has been buried beneath the city for many, many hundreds of years. You are surrounded by alien-looking consoles and stuff, which you know that these things are kind of psionic, so if you wanted, you might be able to interact with them. There are 4 other doors out of here. You can't really read what the labels say to get out unless you try to make a check to do so. But yeah, that's where Pram is at the moment. So you can either pick a door, aside from the one you just came through, obviously, so 3 doors, or make some other kind of roll to refine your choice. But this room appears empty.
Minus all the shit. Yeah, but
Minus all the shit. I mean, there's no other bodies in here.
yeah. I think I'm going... part of me really wants to do insight, and every part of me wants to not, because I get, like, less of a bonus. It's like 7 less. Wait, that's not 4, 5, 6 less.
Yeah. Like investigation will give you a very literal based off of everything you
It's what
already
I'm good
know.
at.
Yeah, investigate these motherfuckers. Really learn the people you're about to blow up.
God, these fucking dice. Okay, that's an 8.
Learn everything about them.
19.
19.
Wow.
That dice is fucked.
You walk up to one of the doors doing your investigation check. You got a 19. It looks like this place has been pretty empty for a good while, but that's not to say that traffic never comes through here. It's just that what little traffic does is limited and doesn't seem to interact with much. There's like dust caked on top of all of the organ-like surfaces of the walls and the machinery. And through that, you think you can find the door that is most traveled through. And you go through that one into a room lined with tall square machines like display cases. There are 10 of them, spaced equidistant throughout the circular room. They have locked glass doors, and inside what appears to be gemstones fixed in the chitinous metal itself. There's at least 100 on every machine. Some of them are illuminated with inner light, others are dark and dormant, and every gemstone has a myriad of switches and dials surrounding them. So almost looking like server banks, basically, is what I picture, but all fleshy and gross and gemstones instead of LEDs. And each one is labeled with a word in Primordial that you don't understand, but you can roll history, I'll have you do, to try to translate it from what little you do know. And then after this roll, we cut to combat.
Not combat.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That would be 18.
18. Okay. Each like server bank looking machine has a label on it that says population, and then each gemstone has a label that says status. Yeah, some of them are lighting up with an inner light and other ones are dormant. You would see that one of these rectangular machines is affixed to the wall via bone and tendon that seems to form a joint, almost like a hinge. You think one of these can swing outwards, either with the right strength or with the right thought. And we'll get to that on your next turn. Borim extends his blade and prepares to attack. I should probably pull up his stat block, huh? Who's right the fuck in front of him? Herschel? Yep. So Borim is going to, I think, not move. He's going to take a single step forward.
According to Garrett, he turns around and moons him.
Is he steely ass?
Is he 2x2 large?
He is a large creature. Yeah. On Borim's turn, Borim changes stance and then makes his attacks. So he is going to actually shift and grow in size.
Oh, God.
The steel of his skin seems to slack, the seams across his skin and joints expanding as if they were made of tightly coiled metal. In its core, a spiraling inferno, a vortex of fire from his heart and raging throughout his lengthening limbs.
Or he turns into a fire giant.
As his reach, this long blade that extended from his arm is revealed to be no more than like a single sharp piece of metal that almost all of him is made of, as he kind of uncoils like a slinky.
Closer to me or closer to Hans?
Closer to Hans.
Okay.
Hans.
He is going to make his attacks now.
Oh, he's probably got some mad reach.
Oh, you know, if it's a sweep thing, I think that hits me.
He's not doing a sweep thing right now.
Why not? God, Hunter, you're so bad at this.
Speaking of doing sweep things, I want a broom next time ball bearings get involved.
Mine are recall now.
I know,
so
but I think it would be
magical.
really funny
You sweep him?
to carry a broom into combat.
How far away is Emori?
About 30
Yeah,
to 35 feet.
I am going to have Beck and Herschel make a strength saving throw as the ground beneath you begins to open and pull you downwards.
It
Beck
was a
is-
sweep, you fucker.
Beck is still blind.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about saving throws, honestly.
Oh, so fuck you then.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a cord wrapped around my ankle.
You automatically fail like perception checks.
Yeah.
But
Damn, there was one save that I would have succeeded then. Oh well, I don't know what it was. It doesn't really matter.
what'd you get?
21.
21. That is a success.
Oh wow. Awesome.
And Herschel also needs to make strength.
Come on, strength monk.
That's a 10.
You should be really good at this.
He should be, shouldn't he?
Should be plus at least.
That's a 15.
Oh.
So Herschel fails, so he is restrained again.
Oh, he doesn't just fall into the pits of hell. That's good.
Correct. And now it is going to make 2 attacks, one against Emori and one against Herschel.
Oh, more. Damn.
Yes, as this with the sound like whipping metal. You know when you shake those metal sheets and they're like. So he reaches his Ferris Great Blade, which now has a 60-foot range,
That's a long range.
That is a long range. You are prone, Emori. This attack has advantage against you.
Don't.
The Balgrith whip.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Come eat it, beat it.
Beck, are you still blind?
Yeah.
This attack has advantage against you. That 25 to hit you.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you both take the same amount of damage because it's faster.
Yep.
1,000.
Wow, max.
21 points of slashing damage as the sharp edge of this length of coiled metal scrapes across you while you're on the ground. He is going to bonus action use Iron Calling, and he's going to give the Terra Novas a metallic sheen across their skin as they seem to become more resilient. After Borim, it is the Terra Novas themselves.
So they're all sexy now?
They're all sexy and shiny now. 2 of them are going to attack Beck. One of them over there is going to attack Hans. Oof! Beck, you are blind.
Oh!
Is it one of the green ones?
No.
It's one of the Pumats.
To quote Hank Hill.
Yeah. Oh. That was a 16 to hit you.
No.
Second one.
Are they at advantage?
I wish that
Yes.
I had gotten hit with 16.
19 to hit you.
Matches, so yeah.
8 plus 3, 11 bludgeoning, and you're knocked prone.
Oh!
Yoinks.
So Beck has been fucking battered and thrown around and knocked prone.
And you get
so
swarmed by the minions.
amazing.
I took 29 damage.
Those other 2 minions are going to run up to Foible.
I've taken like 160 damage.
Tank.
I've been healed a lot. I only have 121, and that's because of some fucking magic.
That's
That was-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes over there. So, and they all have advantage. So that's against Beck.
Oh, sorry. 2 of them are frightened of me.
This is true. So they don't all have advantage. So it's a straight roll.
Three of them. This one also.
Oh, okay, but that means that there's still 4 that can get to me.
Okay. It's still over 20. It's a 22.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the damage is 4.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Herschel.
Beck's sitting there like, that feels like it should have hurt more.
Is Emori within 10 feet?
No.
No.
Yes.
Of who?
Of one of the
Of
minions.
Beck.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm 15.
Yeah.
And neither is Herschel either. Okay, so they don't deal any extra damage. After the minions, it is Hans.
Hans Offen. What does Hans do? I should have been thinking about this.
Do you have enlarge and reduce?
Yeah.
Do you want to reduce?
Who? Oh. I've literally never contemplated using that ability on an unwilling person.
Good.
You
yeah.
can,
Is there a
right?
save?
Yeah.
There's a save.
So I was
It's
sitting
like
there
a-
and like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, Maury's gonna get big, or Hans is gonna get big, and they're gonna wrestle the big guy. I was like, no, yeah, shrink him.
You currently don't have any concentration
I
going.
don't think so.
Do you think?
Bloopers.
Do you think that I can defeat him on a Constitution save?
No.
Yeah.
For
No.
If there's anything to like
force him to
force him
Un-
to
unenlarge?
roll con, with disadvantage.
Called
then
shot. He has a 22 or 24 Constitution.
It's probably hella high, so he
Yeah,
would
I mean,
need-
it would still be a save, so you'd be rolling just
he
like
would need a
plus.
disadvantage.
He would
on
have
a
to like
save.
natural one, I think.
So I pull up a Dragon Claw from the Horde,
Yes.
and it's worth 500 GP. We burn 500 GP worth of Dragon Claw.
Gotcha.
And the ivory disintegrates, and the ash from that swirls and forms whatever type is good against fire, because my brain is cooked right now.
If you wanted to be a white dragon, then it's
Yeah,
ice.
because
it's up to you.
I guess it'll be like chromatic of some kind, which gives it resistance to fire and lightning and all that good shit. There's a dragon there.
Fuck yeah, that's a
it forms
cool-
out of the ashes. Sorry.
That was a really cool way to summon it.
Is
Um,
it what color? Or does he just pick chromatic?
You choose the family.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So chromatic. It's
Awesome.
shifting between colors.
It's
yeah.
it's a rainbow fish.
That's your
It's
action?
it is hued like it is lit inside from a flame.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like it's like glass with like a
It's got, like, stained glass
spark
scales.
inside of it.
Ooh.
That's hot.
And with that, then I say, that's my action. Woo! And I'm ask if Abe could come over, please, and repeat the same stunt as with the minions earlier.
Teleport
And
with a
I'm
big burst of
willing,
fire.
and is
Foible goes.
Foible willing? Epic. So I need our caster and those 2 minions to make a dexterity saving throw. 16 is their target.
The Force Callers get...
Forced with fire.
Do they take half damage on a save?
0.
0 oh, they survive. They got a 16. Well, they got a 17.
Damn.
It's 15 plus 2 because there's 2 of them there. But the other caster boy, that's a 7 plus 1. So 8 for the caster boy.
7 damage.
Gotcha.
Nice.
He's still up.
Awesome.
Oh, also, are any of these guys resistant to fire? Because this is fire damage.
These ones do not appear to be.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just rocks.
After Hans is Persephone.
I have a dragon now.
Yes.
And it takes its turn immediely after mine.
Okay, do your dragon shit while I
Fuck
look
the
at
fuck
Persephone.
pussy.
I issue the verbal command, fuck pussy.
It turns around towards the cat.
Oh no. Yo.
Nah, it thinks the metallic giant in front of it kind of looks like a bitch. And it does funny chromatic dragon attack. Oh, also I'm resistant to fire until the spell ends.
Oh,
Because
nice.
I can just pick one of its resistances and have it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
It has a multi-attack. Rend attack equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so 2. And it uses breath weapon. Okay, could you make a dexterity saving throw for
Boy.
30-foot cone? So those
these guys, I just kind of threw the minis around.
They were running away. Yeah, so
they were fearful. They were behind him.
Yeah,
they would have moved 30 feet. That's fine by me.
Yeah, they're hiding behind their daddy.
Okay, so 2 minions make a save and Borim as well. Okay, so the minions got a total of 10, and Borim got 19.
Damn.
Minions die.
They're
half on success for the breath weapon. So.
Okay, so Borim takes half damage. What kind of damage is this?
I don't know. Acid? I feel like you wouldn't resist acid.
Acid's great. That actually might even
Sounds
could
good.
potentially be a vulnerability. That's real. Yeah, I didn't.
Or lightning.
Sure.
Acid. Or
send
he's
it. Send it.
Sending acid. Not great, but rolled a total of 6.
Gotcha.
And the 2 rend attacks come out to a... I know myself.
A hit and a natural 1.
A hit and a natural 1. Yeah, like a 27. And
Gotcha, yes.
Yeah.
A hit and a natural 1, so 1 hit. Roll for damage.
1 plus 4, 5 plus 5.
So 10.
10.
Gotcha.
That's a lot of math.
That's piercing damage.
That is a complicated spell.
You watch as the acid does start to eat away at his metal skin. Doesn't seem to be resistant to it. However, he did succeed the save. The piercing damage, even from this spell, seems to not be as effective on his just incredibly dense steel skin. And I think that's, unless the dragon does anything else, or you have Abraham do anything.
Can I have used another of the flames to heal?
Yeah. You're still over there next to where all those little flame soul thingies would be. Persephone is going to scooch forward a little bit and is going to cast Bless on everyone at the table.
Yay! Yay! Thank you, Persephone. I love you.
Plus 1d4 to attack rolls and saves.
Persephone Bek ship art now.
You just do like a bundle on Patreon they have to pay for, and it's just Beck shipped with every other NPC and cast member.
Persephone clutches her holy symbol, and there is a 15-foot aura that emanates around her. If you end your turn within that aura, you will get some temp HP.
I know where I'm going. Never mind. I don't have to move anymore.
After her, it is the Chimera, who is going to bear down on Emori that is still on the ground right in front of it.
I kick.
Oh, guys, you should stop being blind. and
I'm not blind.
On the ground.
I just got prone. I got knocked over by a ram head.
I'm both.
It does
You're
not.
still blind. Damn.
It does not recharge Dragon's Eruption. Bonus action roar. I'm going to need.
Should do an animation from Bek's perspective.
I'm gonna need.
It's just a black.
Just like a single frame of a rainbow.
Spoiler alert, it's the podcast you're listening to right now.
Emori,
Close your eyes.
Emori, Beck, and Herschel are going to need to do wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Okay.
Fail.
Herschel succeeds.
Big numbers.
Beck, you're frightened.
That's a natural 19, so 20.
You are not
Filthy.
frightened.
Oh, did these minions die? From
Yes, they did.
Cool.
They melt in the acid,
Yeah.
like they're fighting the Crate Dragon in season 2, episode 1 of The Mandalorian.
So specific.
21, 22, and 16 to hit you, Emori.
21 and 22. 16 does not.
Okay, gotcha. So you
Two of
take
those.
14 piercing damage from the first attack
Okay.
and 11 from the second. That is the Chimera's turn. After it is Beck.
Huzzah!
They're all around you, Beck.
You are blind and prone.
And scared. What am I frightened of? It doesn't matter. I'm blind.
The
Wait.
Chimera.
Frightened of the Chimera's roar. You can hear
Roar,
it off to the
okay.
side.
Deaf and blind. Helen Keller, your way through this
Beck
combat.
stands up and like, kind of like is like swooping his sword around and can hear footsteps like dodging away from him. He's like, oh, okay.
Spinning slash. I'm gonna swap the music because
Yeah.
it keeps cutting.
I'll wait. for that
The
to
music's
happen.
tired too.
Yeah. This is what Beck hears as like there's sand whipping around his ears specifically. He's like, I'm on Dune.
I'm on Dune.
And then Beck just does 2 attacks. I rolled 10 twice, so 20 to hit
Yes,
a minion.
that does.
And because I know these guys are squishy, does 15?
Yes, that does hit.
I rolled a natural 20 on that disad.
Gotcha.
Okay. Whatever the fuck it was is super dead.
What's the total?
Sorry, damage. And then Forge Fire damage, also D8. So, do they have resistance to fire or slashing?
These ones do not.
Okay. That makes it easy. Okay. That is a total of 34 damage.
Woo. How many minions are you surrounded by right now?
4.
4. There is an overkill mechanic in the MCDM thing. So the minions, even though they die when they take 1 hit point, they do have a max hit points of like 8.
Yeah.
And you deal enough that in one blind swipe, you circle around yourself, and all 4 of those dudes drop.
That's so epic.
Enter the
You're
Zelda
fucking
sound.
being guided by the Force.
Vujutesh. Let me conquer these foes. And then he does a Link spin attack and just kills all of them. And hey,
Just Link with bass in his voice.
yeah. Slow down. I don't have a good bonus action. And then end my turn. I'm gonna make the save. Nope.
God. Beck is still blind. He's going on a journey.
Oh wait, did you use your thing yet?
Nope.
You're not gonna?
It's going to come up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
double check and see if that is a when the spell ends effect.
That's fair. I think it's really funny if Beck stays blind. Like, I am genuinely enjoying him.
in my mind, it has every reason not to be because the
It's
blindness itself is a longer lasting effect than the spell.
Yeah.
But the nerve damage to your eyes doesn't just get undone
Yeah.
when the source of light goes away.
Bonus actions, you can drink a potion to cure your eyes.
Oh.
No.
That's
a
for
different-
critical.
Yeah. I am going to
Pour a
bonus action
potion
drink
in
a
your
potion.
eyes.
Okay, bonus action potion popping for Beck.
What was I going to say, though? I actually did more damage because I have Necrotic Shroud activated.
Damn.
Can you give me greater? And then plus... I can't read that from
Plus
here.
4.
Plus 4. Okay, 11.
Plus the amount of d4s you're rolling.
Yeah. 11, yay.
44 plus 4.
I'm just going to keep these until someone else needs them.
So yeah, you chug a potion. You are still currently blind, but you hear the familiar sound of foes falling to the ground around you.
Nice.
After Beck, it is Herschel, who is still blind and now hears the flapping wings of a dragon. And I think he's just gonna kind of move back a little bit. I think he's going to stumble out of the threatened range of our good Boreem here, who's going to make an attack of opportunity.
I hear
Doug
something
Herschel.
stupid happening. No.
Can he take the
Do a dodge
disengage
roll.
action?
He can take the disengage action
Oh,
because
yeah,
he's not
bonus
doing an
action.
action. So
Yeah.
yeah, he just
And he's a
gets
monk.
and he's a monk. So he just he gets out of range safely. He hears a big whip-like sound as the metal strikes and slices into the earth next to him, and he just
Yeah, y'all are gonna be really surprised what's going on when you're not blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Con save. Herschel succeeds. He's no longer
It's
blind.
Stupendous.
Herschel turns around. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! Emori, you're up. Well, you're down. Now you're up. There you go.
Now I'm
Emori
up.
stands.
For half of your movement.
Yeah, Boreem is a threat, but dragon occupied. I am going to attack the Chimera.
Cool.
That is 22.
Yep.
It's bad. Sorry.
13 does not hit.
Yeah.
Natural one.
20!
All right, so let me do.
Giveaway dice. Giveaway dice.
I'm gonna do Booming Blade.
Chenoa, Booming Blade is an action.
I thought
the spell.
the action was the. I thought it was
No.
like the attack.
You make a single attack and it is
Oh.
the spell.
I will not do that. I will use
It's-
Divine Smite then.
It's been
Divine Smite, yes.
since the beginning of the season at least. But yeah, Smite, do that shit all the time.
Yes,
No,
fam.
I just specifically remember the discussion about Smite being great because you can use it after you crit.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. 25, 30. Savage attack.
Cocked.
34, 44.
Fuck.
46.
46 points of damage. Goddamn.
Too bad that's not Boreem.
That was 46 plus the 11 from the first attack.
That does kill it.
Cut off all 3 heads.
After the 11, it had 64 left out of. You dealt 64 out of 100, and you dealt over 40 after that. So yeah, it's gone.
Nice. Okay, and then I bonus action, Misty Step with John next to Boreem.
Flank him.
Persephone, you should heal me from here also, maybe.
You'd use a little bit of movement, but yeah.
Thalminar.
I
The
You're up.
Frost-Chained.
I am gonna point my. I'm gonna sheath my sword. I'm gonna stick my icy hand out, and I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement with my icy black tendrils at Boreem.
At Boreem. All right, what kind of save is this? Is this
This
a
is
con
not
save?
a save.
Oh.
It's actually a spell attack, which is super awesome.
Hell yeah.
Which means if I hit, it's guaranteed to work for the first turn. It just has to roll at the end of its turn a concentration check.
That's great.
So I'm gonna roll, and I'm also gonna use my D4 from Persephone.
Bless, yeah.
Yes,
Bless,
you've been
okay.
blessed.
Everyone was blessed.
I'm feeling it.
Everyone's blessed.
Ooh, okay.
Let the power of Christ
Does
flow
a
through
25 hit?
25 does indeed hit.
Great. That is my turn.
Okay.
And that means
Do
that
you want to spend any movement going anywhere?
not really. I'm within range of Persephone, so
that's
at
a
the end
decent
of
spot,
at the end of my
honestly.
turn, I get temp HP.
Correct.
So on Boreem's next turn, he'll do half damage with all strength-based attacks.
That is very nice.
So yeah, that is my contribution to this fight.
Thal, because you're within 15 feet of Persephone, you get 15 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And you have done Raven Feeblement, so this is half damage. Does he suffer any damage, or is it just that
Just a
effect? Okay, gotcha. After Thalminar, it is Pram.
Okay, so I'm looking at the hinge.
Yes, you've spotted what looks like a secret door that will open at the proper or strong enough thought. Change music real quick.
Okay.
Is there a flesh book you can pull for the door to
So
open?
what would I roll for thinking at the door?
This would be straight wisdom or intelligence to try to just force it open with your mind powers.
Intelligence, because yes. Would I just add my modifier?
Just straight intelligence, no proficiency bonus.
Gotcha. That would be 14.
I think that's enough for you to be able to tell that this is more like a lock that needs a specific key. This one specifically.
You
You-
steal someone's brain.
You might, through some probing or interacting with machines, be able to pick up the specific thought that would be required to open this door, but it would take longer and potentially risk you being discovered. So you can either keep exploring, you could try to force it open or something. It does seem to be made of bone and muscle and stuff, so you could hypothetically just cleave through it.
Okay. Can I sneak attack?
You want to sneak attack?
Can I sneak attack the door? Could I just do nonchalant, oh yeah, I am leaving. It's
a living thing that you need to think at.
Can you?
I'm gonna have you make a deception check, and if you roll high enough, then you have successfly caught the door by surprise.
You're projecting thoughts of I'm just gonna leave.
I'll find the key. I'll find the key.
I love this.
Yeah, this key.
I don't think I tricked the door.
Okay.
So it saw me pull my
So it's just a regular attack.
Well,
then.
doors are kind of stupid.
Okay.
Not an advantage rolling straight. Still an AC of 10, but you got this.
15 to hit.
15 does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I just rolled the 1 on damage. But that would be 4.
4 points of damage. Okay. I think you locate the knuckle joint of this door, and you stab Discerner into it, and there's a pop of joint fluid that bursts over your forearms and stuff, and there's a moment where you draw the blade out and it begins bleeding like a wound, but the door doesn't move at all, and then you hear the klaxon alarms begin going off like you heard last time. You don't know if they know your position, but they know that shit is being tampered with that shouldn't be. That's where we're gonna leave you for this round.
Oh.
Pram is fucking fucked. Pram should just set off the bomb and explode.
Good thing we made an insurance policy, making everyone.
I don't know if I
paid.
really want to revive Pram, though.
Borim starts off at the top of the round, changing forms.
I say,
What?
hi.
You did, yeah. Appear next to him.
Standing so small next to him.
He shrinks back down.
Oh.
With a sound like cracking whips and grinding metal, Borim's form retracts and condenses to its original size, and you watch as his skin gains a new silvery quality with a bright polish to it. Those familiar with it would recognize the material as adamantine.
Oh.
Sounds like a balloon deflating.
Dicks.
You can hear his armor class increasing by the second.
No, that wasn't a good one. I'm sorry.
I don't think my dragon's going to hit it anymore.
He changes his stance, and he's going to make 3 attacks. He's going to do 2 against the dragon and 1 against Emori, who just appeared.
The
Okay.
dragon's probably dead. That was 500 GP.
Hey, that's 2 attacks not going to a party member.
15 and 25 to hit the dragon.
Can I use my sentinel reaction when he hits the
When
dragon?
he strikes an ally with it, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
AC is 14 plus the spell level, so 19 AC.
Okay, so he misses that second attack. Still triggers the sentinel.
20.
20 does not hit him.
Cool.
Oh.
And 1 attack against Emori.
I'm assuming it just goes dong.
That's a 17.
No.
Okay, yeah, you managed to dodge to the side as this great arm blade, this Ferris great blade, as it's called, swings wide over your head. The dragon does take some damage, though, halved, rounding up. Down. So it takes.
Sorry. I love you.
Yeah, it takes 8 points of slashing damage because it's dealing half damage from the Enervation Ray. That is all of its attacks. After Borim. Oh, that is this round. Okay, after Borim, you see a face stick out of the ground, Emori, just near your feet.
Yeah. Licks your toes.
One of the orcish faces sticks up out of the dirt and begins speaking Orcish to Borim, who looks down and notices it. And you hear it divulge that they have discovered some kind of complex beneath the city. And Borim says, "Tell the Harbinger." And the face disappears back under the ground.
How about I say in Orcish, how about we don't tell the Harbinger?
And that is the Forces of Earth turn. Then it's the Terra Novas or the Pumats.
Oh, there's one right next to me.
Yeah. I mean, its miniature is pointed at Beck.
True. I mean, Beck has been fucking shit up while blind, so you might be seen more as a threat, because I just showed up.
Hans,
And
Beck,
then-
Emori. In that order, 9 to hit Hans. 10 to hit Beck.
No.
Natural 20 to hit Emori.
Of course. It would have been with advantage anyway, because
no, it's a spell,
Oh, it's a spell?
right?
This is a first level spell. Yes,
Yeah.
I was rolling not at advantage for those.
Oh, it does have advantage against me though.
Because you're blind.
Yep.
Even spell attacks?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
Still only a 12.
Cool.
I mean,
so
you can't like
Emori-
So I get a critical injury?
correct. You take 19 plus 10, so 29 points of
I don't look too good.
bludgeoning damage.
Y'all.
And I need you to roll a d20 for an injury.
20.
Right next to Borim.
Bek is immortal, so I'm not worried about having advantage against him.
Yeah, I look real rough, actually. I've taken 109 damage.
And you're knocked prone.
I'm at 114.
Ooh, okay.
Damn.
All these pillars of stone rising up and then just
Just
crumbling
been laying
moments
on the
after.
ground most of this.
Bro, I feel you.
Yeah,
Dude,
these
if-
folks are rough.
If only I had my familiar nearby, because I could use him to teleport you out.
Speaking of minions, the one remaining is going to go for Bek, and then those two are going to go for
Foible.
Foible. Yeah, they've been attacking Foible this whole time.
They fucking hate this rat.
You've been attacking this rat for like
Oh,
5 rounds.
this poor possum.
That is a natural 20 for the minions.
Damn.
Have you guys been using your bless, or is it like a one use?
What?
or is
What?
it-
Yeah. What is bless?
Bless is a d4 to your attack rolls and saves.
Did I
All
get
of them?
that?
Forever?
For as long as Persephone maintains concentration,
Yeah.
which is still going. Yes.
Okay.
I have not been
Me?
using that.
Yeah,
You would have
everyone.
gotten those, yeah.
I
everyone
haven't-
in the party.
Shit.
It hasn't made a difference.
Um,
Couldn't have made a difference to anything I've done so far, but yeah.
So yeah, the
Foible.
minion gets a nat 20 against Foible, and then the one at Bek actually rolls. I don't think he's gonna hit, but
19.
he rolled high.
I got a 5 for the critical injury table, just so you know.
Okay, he got an 18 to hit Bek, so he misses. Critical injury for Emori.
Yeah.
You got a 5. You are dizzy. You believe you are concussed from just all the fucking rocks that have blasted you in the face and
Ugh.
sent you flying and knocked over. It has not been a fun time. You have disadvantage on dexterity checks and saving throws. Your speed is halved.
Yeah.
This lasts 4 rounds, or until healing is allocated towards it.
Okay.
Then after the minions, it is Hans.
I'm kind of running out of spells.
Yeah.
I'm not out, but I've used
Getting
a
close.
lot. I've used all of my high level spell slots. I don't know. I'm scared. Okay, so I'm conking on the Durg.
In the club.
In the
We all
club.
scared.
Hunter, you're really kicking ass, man. This is so much to keep track of.
What
you. I'm
is the
trying.
range on Cure Wounds?
Cure Wounds, I
Because I
believe.
might just Cure Wounds.
I thought Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
A creature you touch, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking
Healing
healing
word.
word, which is 60. Could you bonus action teleport and then run?
You aren't within anything's threatened range either. You could move without taking an attack of opportunity. But I don't think you can get within.
You could
touch
get to
distance, but-
Thal, and that's it.
So I can make it to Emori with using 100% of my movement. So the concept was trying to get my familiar there to teleport Emori out of melee range while she is prone for the next round.
Gotcha.
Boream needs to make a concentration saving throw in order to,
Or a Constitution.
Constitution saving throw
A constipation.
Gotcha.
to see if it is still enfeebled
Yeah.
by
Fuck yeah,
my
dude.
ray.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it's not enfeebled anymore.
I saw the slight death in Tristan's eyes when you said that.
Just fucking like erupting earth.
Yeah.
Upcast to 4.
Cool.
Kill him.
20-foot cube from a place you choose within like 60 feet or whatever.
You can either take out some of the Terra Novas or just hit Boream.
I think I want to hit Boream because
Yeah.
there aren't that many tanky enemies left. I'm just ignoring this fucking dude.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny. I keep forgetting that they're there because they're not doing anything.
They're not doing a lot.
No, they hit Foible. How much damage was that?
Oh yeah, they did hit Foible. Actually, your familiar also takes 2 damage because they deal that same damage
Oh.
to other creatures within 10 feet.
Damage
So
and
they
AoE.
both take 2. That's
Okay,
it.
I will write that down. But first, I am dexterity saving throw.
Nice. Yeah, he's a dense fucker. Trip his ass.
That is a 14 plus nothing.
Yeah.
Fails. He's a
failed.
failure.
Is it not prone? That'd be so funny.
Father, help!
He's like
Harbinger,
a turtle,
help!
He can't get up. He's like, oh.
Unfortunately, it just makes it difficult terrain.
Okay. Gotcha. So he is surrounded by difficult terrain currently.
Can I have one more D12?
You can angle it in such a way that Emori is not in said difficult terrain.
Thank you. Big money.
Max.
Pretty good. 16 plus 22. 38.
38 points of damage.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage.
And each 5-foot square would take 1 minute to clear by hand.
But he has a broom.
And he cleans the environment.
He has a sweeping attack.
It comes full circle.
Oh, cold sun.
Okay.
Sweeping it. Oh, also, I use Flame Seed teleport to go over here.
Okay.
So I'm with my friends, and these guys have to make a deck save.
Gotcha.
Get him.
That is 15.
Fail.
They're dead.
Yay.
Yippee.
Buy more minions.
I have so many fucking minis in front of me from things we've killed.
So, yes, you managed to teleport away in a burst of fire. You leave skeletons behind with little flaming
I
bluebell
guess,
healy
does your
dudes.
possum willingly tell us?
Yes.
Persephone is going to take a few steps forward and is going to use a heal on Emori.
Thank you. That's amore. Sorry.
That is that's good actually. You gain 16 hit points.
Perfect.
Bless is still going. Creatures within 60 feet of her died just then. Those minions. She's going to use her reaction to send some of the life essence from one of those bluebell flames into Emori as well.
Oh, yeah.
So Emori gains another 10 hit points
Nice.
as she uses steel essence.
Thank you, I say from the ground.
And then she's basically just gonna move so she's 2 squares on the other side of that group there. Yeah, perfect. Meow. That is the end of Persephone's turn. Then it's Beck. Hershel's on deck.
Huzzah!
What's your health at?
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I've been healing good.
He's been pretty fine, yeah.
Yeah, Beck has taken well over his max HP worth of damage, but has been healed so fucking much.
Right in front of you, Beck.
Right. Swing. Disad.
Bless.
Bless. 20.
20 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a minion, so.
I 1 less than max damage.
Yes.
Yep.
He is
Minion.
gone.
Obliterated.
Poof.
No more minions.
Turn 90 degrees and walk forward.
Blink your
To
eyes.
the other way, sorry. Yeah,
with
that
bless.
way.
Do you get continued saves?
This isn't the end of my turn.
Oh.
That's 12.
That does not hit.
Wait, bless.
Bless plus bless.
16.
That does hit. You needed a 15 to hit them. The Terranovas.
Minimum damage. It's probably enough. Plus 7, 9, 1 cold.
Okay.
8
Still up.
slashing. Fuck. Oh, you have Bardic still.
Oh, I think that's all the minions gone now, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
all of the minions gone. You can delete that fucking page. Bonus action. I don't really have any. Oh, wait. And I can add a side die afterwards because it works like that was the wrong
like a
dice.
smite?
Yeah, it works like a smite. 4 more damage.
4 more
Force.
damage. Still up.
Plus int plus necrotic damage from necrotic shroud equal to my level, which is 12.
So it's dead.
Yeah. Sorry.
good.
It's been a minute since I've gotten to actually fully use Beck's kit.
Yeah.
And then
Got a lot to stack.
if Emori guides him, he'll use
Yeah.
the rest of his movement to get up to the other Terra Nova. And then, and now I make a saving throw. Thank fuck. What is it?
That con save.
Con save? Yeah.
You gain sight.
Actually, maybe not.
We got
14.
You have bless.
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 You need a 4.
I got a 4.
You are no longer blind and you never have to roll for it again.
I can see. I see you, fucker.
I hope
I wanted
beyond everything
something
that
else
Boreum
blinds him.
kicks sand into your eyes. he has like a radiant attack. God.
I just want to believe that all of these minions and people think that you're fighting not blind because you're not acting like you're
He's
blind.
just an idiot,
and
but we
then
keep dying.
just suddenly he's like, I can see. And this guy you're in front of is like,
You couldn't see? Or sorry, Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that a dragon went after my turn.
We'll do that once Beck wraps up his turn.
That's Beck's turn. Foible's next. I kind of wish he was blind for the whole thing.
Bless you.
I
That would be
can
more funny.
fix that.
Foible. Goes up to this this other Terra Nova that's just chilling out.
He's taking a bunch of damage.
Fucking, that's not a lot. 15 to hit.
Bless.
That hit. That
No.
does hit. Foible is not blessed.
2d6. Plus 7. What was that first number I rolled?
I think it was a 4.
I think it was a 4. Okay, so
You picked it up real fast.
16.
16 points of
I
damage.
was just watching.
Radiant and slashing if it matters.
It does not. It's
Cool.
still alive.
All right, that's Foible's turn.
Dragon.
Dragon these nuts across your face.
Then it's Herschel. Then it's the Emori. So yes, you're doing like the 2 rend attacks and the lightning breath. I'm assuming. And all against Boreem because he's the only
I
in
don't.
range.
I don't see what other enemies I would attack. I think both are going to miss. Let me see what the total bonus is to the melee attack. I think we already missed on a 20, and I think that's only a 19.
Yeah.
Yep.
19. Yeah.
Yeah, 19's a miss.
And this is not blessed.
Correct. Your dragon
And
is
can't
not.
use my inspiration.
Correct.
Okay. Breath weapon! Breath weapon! Make a dexterity saving throw against
Plus
a
0.
16.
Against a 16, that's a 15.
Sucks. Get acided on, bitch.
Yeah.
Can it breath weapon
spit
every turn?
on.
Does it have a recharge?
I think it's
Um,
every turn.
Beautiful.
It's not. It's not a
It's
super.
not a full dragon,
It's
yeah.
not a cracked breath. It's not like a million damage.
Yeah.
I love it.
2d6.
That makes me happy.
Let's see a 6.
Roll good. That's fine.
I'm happy with that. 8.
8.
8.
Are there any other dudes
Acid.
alive still?
There's blah,
There's
blah.
one in front of Beck.
2
and
Terra
one
Novas.
in- yeah.
It's a 30-foot cone. Is there
No.
a way to
No,
angle
no,
this?
Not without
No.
hitting Emori.
Yeah, not without hitting a
I mean, we all have to make sacrifices.
What?
Okay.
Emori's on the ground. It's just the cone is like up.
After the dragon.
Actually, the dragon flies up a little so it can angle it at where that face was in the ground. So if that dude's still there.
After the dragon is Herschel, who's going to he's going to make a ranged attack against each of the Terra Novas.
Pulls out a gun.
Just suddenly a gunslinger.
I mean, Herschel sounds like a gunslinger.
That's
2
a
hits.
gunslinger name.
That's enough to kill one of them. Let's kill the one by Foible.
Okay, amazing. Wait, did he run up and do that?
He was throwing shit. He was
Okay.
throwing hand axes.
Nice. He fucking Richter ass.
I think after that he would run up to Boreem. Herschel is looking rough though. After Persephone does all that shit. Sorry. After Herschel, I mean it's Emori's turn, and then Thal is on deck.
I stand up.
Nice.
I am going to bonus action.
Yo.
Second wind.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna healing hands 15, so then I'm gonna heal 30.
Nice.
You touched yourself, man.
And then I have I'm going to action surge
Didn't you
to
do
hit
that?
Boreem twice.
Clang, clang. Big scrapes of metal.
24.
That does hit.
Nice.
That probably doesn't. Yeah, no, 17 does not hit. Okay, so the 1 does hit.
Wait. Oh, touch yourself. That's right. That's what the other action was.
Okay.
I was just confused why you weren't doing 4 attacks.
12 bludgeoning.
12 bludgeoning. Gotcha.
Yeah. That is all I can do.
And yeah, you're just standing up.
Healed a bunch, and there's like, "Gah!"
The earth will churn beneath you every now and again, dropping you to the ground, and then you stand up, and Boreem is just using his forearms and shoulders to block these glancing blows, and every now and again you get one center mass enough to leave a big dent in his form. After Emori is Thal. You see there is one bad guy. 2 bad guys left. One of them is a Terra Nova.
And very scared.
And very scared right now.
Yeah.
They are yelling out stuff in Orcish always before they die. For the Harbinger!
I'm going to use my last spell slot.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to attempt to hold... First off, does this... it doesn't seem undead, does it?
No.
Okay. I'm going to hold monster.
Okay. So that's a saving throw from them.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
For Borim?
Orim.
Gotcha.
Do I roll bless and add that?
No, he's rolling against your DC,
Okay.
so.
Wisdom saving throw.
Does he roll bless and subtract it?
No, that would be a different spell called Bane.
Oh, actually, that's cool.
I'm going to roll in front.
Okay.
Just because I feel like it. He has a +5 to his wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wow.
That's a 7 for a total of 12.
He did not make that.
He did not make that.
He
So
is paralyzed.
you watch Emori as he is using his arms. There's great scrapes of metal and sparks flying off, and right as he rears up to flick his hand out into a blade again, he just stops moving. And you watch as, despite the inner fire, frost and steam is beginning to gather around all the joints and seams across the metal of his skin as he just struggles to move and is almost put into slow motion as Thal is holding this grip outwards.
I like the idea of the person who casts hold monster is also paralyzed.
Yeah, you're stuck in
I think that'd be cool.
a mutual time stop moment.
Fuck yeah, Thal.
Okay.
And I'd also like to wager to make it a free spell.
Yeah, you want to wager for a freebie?
Yeah, because that's my
it's your last spell slot.
I might as well.
Okay.
Might as well gamble.
Might as well. I'm just gonna whisper to myself, oldest spell you've seen in a while, huh?
Yeah, my deck
yeah,
of
trying
cards
to
is
impress
inside
him.
Inside joke.
Okay, I'm going to shuffle and shuffle. I got a 9 of spades, and I'm going to shuffle again and have you click. And we'll see what you get if you just tap there.
Ooh, 9 of spades.
Yours also says 9 of spades. I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, so I got a 7 of diamonds. Now you click. 10 of diamonds. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Finally higher. So yes, you got a freebie.
Cool.
Damn.
And freeze Boream in place right at the end of this initiative. Pram, you have just set off some alarms in the Illithid complex.
Oh boy, howdy.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
Music.
Yes.
Can I try another deception check to try to sneak attack the door?
Absolutely. Make a deception check.
Oh no! I guess I have to get out of here.
Can it be at advantage because he's in danger now? There's the klaxons.
Sure.
Yeah, no, he's
What?
really sending it.
Really?
Yeah.
He's an artist.
Advantage.
He's an artist.
It's midnight, so I can get Hunter to do stupid things.
I mean, all that's going to happen is you end up going deeper. So
16.
16.
It's a door.
It's a smart.
Yes,
It's a
you
smart
outsmart
door.
the door.
Nice.
It is smarter than your average door. Yes, you've surprised it. You have advantage, and this is sneak attack.
Please crit.
You hacked the
Nine.
fucking door.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
fucking-
I hit. I don't crit.
Oh.
It was a 19. Mer.
I
Whatever.
attack the door.
Oh, not that great. Holy shit. 6, 9, 10, 13.
13. That's enough.
Cool.
Beautiful.
You stick Discerner through the other joint, and with a sound of cracking bone and slicing ligament, the machine itself, suspended by the hinges, kind of and falls and starts sliding, leaving behind this opening that you're able to go through, and you exit this area and descend.
Into the depths.
And
Where all the
sick-
babies are.
Oh, I activate the bomb on the way down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh,
you're full
wow.
sending it.
Nah, I mean, if you're in this deep,
Did we decide it has a minute?
I think so. Yeah, you've got a minute.
You find the nursery.
10 turns before it explodes.
Are you carrying it with you?
Yeah, it's on me. I'm.
Yeah.
This
Activated carrying. Okay.
this room is more of a hallway, and it forms a long curve, and you can tell the floor is at an angle as well, so it's spiraling downwards.
So I'm gonna activate my storm scale cloak to have a fly speed, and I'm just going.
Zoom.
Hell yeah. Okay. You are flying down this spiraling hallway. You can see more of those pods, like tumors growing out of the wall with humanoid figures inside as you're flying past dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of them until you reach the bottom where there is another door in front of you. And all you need to do is think at it. So I'll have an intelligence or wisdom check to push through this last door and get into the...
We're not charisma.
Squeeze open, bitch.
I've got a bomb.
Oh my god.
Let me in. I've got a bomb.
I've got a bomb!
Can I roll intimidation on the door?
Intimidate the door.
It was a 14.
That's a 14. Okay, yes. If for no other reason than the speed you're going at, it starts opening and then you leave a pram-shaped hole.
Are you looped up?
You descend all the way down, and you pass the ceiling of the next room through this door. An enormous spherical chamber with catwalks spanning the interior. There are great braided tangles of wires and pipes emerging from the ceiling, connecting to one of many enormous machines littering the inside of this sphere, affixed to the walls and floor. There are large contraptions that expand and contract like metal hearts, great fleshy pseudopods that move of their own volition and send arcs of electricity to metal lightning rods many feet away.
Okay.
There's
I'm gonna plant the bomb. Sorry, I cut you off. Sorry, but I'm gonna plant it near the heart things because that seems right.
okay.
And I am just out as fast as I can back.
Okay, so you literally just
You're
look
like-
at the
you're
walls,
like,
see a
hearts?
machine moving,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeet it and start flying away.
You wouldn't put it behind this many doors if it wasn't important.
Dude, I love our terrorism soundtrack. This is so sick. It feels like we're in Doom.
I'm gonna real quick describe what you see in the rest of the room
Sorry,
as you
yeah.
chuck the bomb and fly away. Suspended almost by nothing in the center of the room, all the catwalks and machinery give a wide berth surrounding it, is a enormous spherical tank with great glass tubes feeding clouded fluid into it. There is some kind of mass inside, big as a landau, obscured and silhouetted by semi-translucent fluid.
Oh, it's the brain.
But you see the pulsing
Ooh.
heart. Yeet it. You turn.
I might have spoke a little too soon.
You are
expand. And
you are
start
on
flying.
the clock here, man.
I threw it and I was like, fuck.
So your next turn is going to be dexterity and athletics as you're flying your way out of this complex, avoiding being caught. You're just like taking disengage and dashes every opportunity you can, basically. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is gonna be a big fucking bomb because it's a tier 3 white Arcanite.
yeah.
So after Pram, at the top of the round is Borim, who is paralyzed.
I am dashing on the way back with 80. So base is 80, so it's dashed after
160.
Goddamn.
160.
At the end of Borim's turn, after being paralyzed, he does succeed his wisdom saving throw, so he is no longer paralyzed. However, his whole turn is skipped.
So I won't get advantaged.
Correct, yeah. Advantage on the attacks won't happen. After him, it is the single remaining Terra Nova.
Facing Beck.
Oh, yeah. Bek's gonna flex at him.
He is going to select the two creatures within 30 feet of him, which are Emori and Beck, and you two need to make a strength save.
Okay.
You've got to be fucking kidding me!
As he stomps the ground, which tries to betray you.
21.
Bless.
Bless.
Oh.
Ooh.
25.
Success.
I have +9, 14.
Success.
I
13 is what you needed.
didn't even need the bless.
That's
Roll the
his
one.
action. After him, it is Hans, and then it'll be Persephone.
Is Boreum currently under a spell that is making him made out of adamantite?
No.
Okay.
It has become magical in nature.
Yeah.
Just dispelling him.
Yeah, no. You don't think so.
I cast Fire Shield on myself.
Nice.
Now I can fight in melee better.
Hell yeah.
I'm probably going to Wild Shape next turn and go and fight him.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's my plan.
Okay.
This dwarf is on fire.
Action, fire shields yourself.
Bonus action, tell him to go Poof. Cool. Can you walk that far?
15, 20, 30.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've been playing it kind of fast and loose with the distances, but I'll get over there. I don't really want to be that close, but I will be that close.
And
then the Durg, he has a 60-foot spell attack.
Okay. All right. And
Single.
then
Bloop.
Abraham's attack.
Abraham's attack is my spell attack modifier.
Correct.
21.
That he's adamantine right now. That does not hit.
Cool.
Yeah, no flanking or anything.
I am on fire. My dragon attacks.
Yes. 2 Ren's lightning breath.
Natural 20 and a 4.
Ooh.
Well, the 4 doesn't do it, but the
Dang
crit
it!
absolutely does.
Oh, I just unplugged someone. Oh my, sorry, that.
You thought it all went to shit.
However,
I'm awake.
However, Borim is in his adamantine stance still. Something he would have changed if he wasn't paralyzed. But
Maybe I wasn't taking a little nap.
crits against him are you roll in the double the result instead of the Perkins crit. So you do the shittier crits while he's adamantine.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing that instead of just no crits because
Okay. I appreciate that.
yeah.
Sometimes D&D is rude.
There was many hundreds of hit points out here. I felt like removing crits entirely was kind of shitty.
Critical injury table.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, does he go quick injury?
He must roll for a critical injury.
He just dies.
Breaks
It's crazy.
his fingers.
To break his fucking fingers.
Oh.
That's a
one.
natural 1. He's rolling a grievous injury.
Grievous
General
injury.
Grievous! My favorite.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We're not all losing our minds.
It's like Richard Nixon or
It's
something.
just that.
4.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for damage.
So 11.
11 points of damage for the Wrens.
11 slashing. Critically, and what was the wound?
He has broken his dominant arm.
So the dragon, grabs onto him, and it is not able to penetrate the armor. It is almost wholly ineffective damage-wise, but it just grabs the joint and forces it the wrong way.
Just shakes him around. And you watch his
Isn't
arm
his
bend.
dominant arm like a permanent sword?
Yeah, so it's bent and there's some pierces where he's kind of expanded the armor a little bit and there's fire jetting out from the internal
shit.
flames.
But damage-wise, almost nothing.
That is so cool.
And then, so yes, he's broken his dominant arm.
Dex save time, BB.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls and sleight of hand checks.
Damn, that's really good. Holy shit.
Dex save, that's a natural 2 plus nothing.
8 acid damage, unresisted, not halved.
This is correct. He's been having a lot of damage.
Doing 4 times as much damage with the breath attack than the crit.
Okay.
Hell
Persephone
yeah.
is going to move somewhat next to or behind Abraham, trying to get within range of Emori if she can make it. 15-foot range. As many people as
easy.
possible is who she's going for. Unless people move out of 3 squares of the cat, at the end of your turn, you will get 15 temporary hit points, which means anyone who doesn't already have those will be at 15. Hans would be as well.
Sexy.
Abraham would be as well. All allies.
Wonderful.
Not Thal.
I already
Fuck
have.
thou.
But that's
Aside from that, she is going to. Should she? Her squadron isn't here, so she's gonna take your lead. Do you think she should attack or heal? And she'll just do whatever.
I think Beck has taken a lot of damage. What are you looking
I think he's okay
like?
right now.
You're
I'm
fine?
not even bloodied. I'm close.
I
but I'm
think
not.
everybody is actually doing pretty okay for health. So
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna-
she in any way can debilitate Borim, she should take it.
That hits. That's a 18 plus 7.
25.
Is it a guiding bolt?
She deals 2d8 necrotic damage
Ooh.
for 9 necrotic, and Borim needs to make a con save. He only gets a 14. With a natural 3, he gets a 14.
Nice.
So that's a failure. He
yeah.
cannot regain hit points until the start of his next turn, or until the end of his next turn. Sorry.
Wait.
Fuck yeah. After Persephone, it is Beck. Then it'll be Herschel.
Beck kind of wants.
I can see.
Beck kind of wants to ignore this guy. I'll give him the respect he deserves and
Walk past him.
and just, I'll clear this dungeon with a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you able to fly right now? Are
I
you in your-
could.
Okay, because there's difficult terrain, and I'd love if you could flank.
Yeah, I can make that happen.
Okay.
15 damage.
dead.
Cool. And then bonus,
Terranovas are gone. It is now just Boreem against all of these people.
bonus action, I use a side die, fly, I Tokyo drift over to the other side of Boreem in the difficult terrain. I have another attack.
Advantage. You're flanking.
Natural 20!
Oh, let's.
God damn. Okay, that's another.
It's
victory
it's
for him.
it's a normal crit though because he's advancing.
Correct.
Finale.
14 slashing,
Gotcha.
Wonderful.
5 fire, 12 necrotic, plus my int, which is fucking 2, and 11 force.
Gotcha. Definitely bloodied. After you, it is Herschel. Then Emori will be next.
Oh shit, bloodied?
Doesn't he have to
Yes.
roll a critical?
He does have to roll a critical
injury.
yes.
Thank you,
Punch him in the arm
Tristan
again.
Redder.
Welcome.
I love you.
What happens if you get the same critical injury?
He'd break his other arm.
Rip his arm off.
What do you get?
15.
15.
Unfortunate. That's gonna be. It's still gonna be good.
It's still pretty
it still
random.
hurts,
He's got
yeah.
a bloody nose.
That's a flesh wound. So yeah, roll 4d4, and you deal that much extra damage
Ooh.
as just your
nice.
normal weapon. So slashing.
Just 'cause I have these.
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well.
He can't heal.
Nice. 10.
10. Gotcha.
Nice.
Leaving.
It's just
10
one
HP.
fucking.
Just
attack.
a single strike.
Yeah. Beck's like, I've got you. Ah!
You leave like not a cut, but like a different colored streak, like a scuff across the adamantine form.
Nasty.
And he looks up angrily. Then Herschel.
Beck's.
Pokemon this.
The fucking. We'll get into it.
Miss. Hit. Hit. Bonus action. Miss.
Herschel, what's gotten into you?
Herschel comes.
I just get so intimidated by a man in armor.
And I'm into that.
Herschel deals 35 damage.
Good job, Herschel.
This is like his most efficient
Nice.
round so far.
He's like, we're gonna win.
Okay. Emori.
All right.
That's
All right, boys.
Emori.
I'm going to take my bonus action to activate my final use of my lightning.
Fuck, I forgot
And
You forgot to
rolling
do your Slayer's Bracer.
And also
Advantage.
foible, but.
You fuckwit.
rolling at advantage. 24.
That does hit.
Okay. And I'll roll my second attack.
23 is his adamantine AC, by the way.
Well, the other one definitely hits. So 2 hits.
Noise. He just can't defend himself as well with this one limp arm at his side. You think he's very surprised.
that a dragon just jumped on him and just forced. Broke his joint.
21 points of damage.
Gotcha.
Foible moved and couldn't actually get to him.
And some of that's thunder, if that matters. But
Foible moved but couldn't get to Boreem. Gotcha. Emori, unless there's anything else for you.
nope.
Thalminar.
Frost is chain.
Yo, Frost's chain.
Hey,
Thal, right.
Frost is chained.
I'm just gonna try.
chain, guy.
I'm gonna frost that man's chain, and I'm gonna hold him.
Fuck yeah!
You're gonna hold him
I'm
again?
gonna hold him.
Okay, so this is another
Hold
whiz
him
save.
hold him like Burger.
Hold him tenderly. hold him
Hold
like
him
Peter B.
sweet.
Parker. and-
Don't frost his chain like
Again,
that, yo.
He has +5 to the saving throw.
Okay.
What do you get? I can't see
2.
it.
You got a 2.
2.
So total of 7, so he's held again.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
one giant.
Let's go,
ice upon-
Thal.
Just gonna breathe icy wind all over him and freeze his joints.
even the broken one.
He has to watch as he fails.
Okay.
Hell froze over.
Yeah.
After Thal, Pram, I'm going to need either
jeez.
athletics or acrobatics. The DC is 20 here. And this is part of a skill challenge. Continuing to like 1 or 2 rolls per turn that you get. This is what happens when you're not in combat.
Oh no!
Are you not good at acrobatics?
I didn't. No, I'm not.
Oh no!
I'm old.
That's so
My
funny.
joints.
Well, you have your ability at least, so it's not +0.
Aren't you flying?
Right?
It's not +0, no, but
Wait, aren't you flying?
I am flying, but I'm acrobatically dodging. It's a
see.
dodging
Okay.
thing.
I see.
You're not athletically dodging.
Do a barrel roll. I hit the wall.
You gotta like push yourself off of walls and like grab pipe.
I hadn't even moved Akval's document from enemies to allies. He was still in enemies. I had yet to move him over, and now I don't have to.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oops.
Okay.
Ooh.
Come on.
I don't think I make it. No, because I don't got shit.
Did you say the DC?
He said
20.
20, yeah. Oh. It's fitting that I'm gonna end up dying because I'm not a good enough skill monkey.
Do you have any garbage
it's
in your
8.
backpack that gives you buffs?
Not for this.
So
no, because this is just something I'm not that good at.
So what?
18.
It's just 18.
18, gotcha. So yeah, you are flying your way back up all the hallways that you went through before. You're thinking at doors long before you reach them, attempting to get your way through. You're finding yourself having to like start and stop a few times, more than you would expect, until you start coming across guards rushing out of their barracks. Everything, now that the alarm is going off, is starting to spill into the halls, including Akval.
I'll be honest, it just dawned on me we were blowing up a bunch of people's memories.
Yeah, me too.
It's this construct does see you as it's moving, and it is going to cast a spell on you because you failed that save. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Good thing you're good at intellect.
This is DC 19.
They've been living without them this whole time. It's like nothing's changed.
Yeah, no.
Now they won't know what they lost. It's like Wish, the Disney movie.
Exactly.
Is that the moral of Wish, the Disney
Yep.
movie?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
The Disney movie?
Wish the Disney movie?
Oh,
What's that on the
Did you roll
intelligence
worse?
saving throw?
I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
You dunce.
I'm got.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get.
We lose a party member.
Very
Not
nice.
even
I
know
don't
what
think.
happened.
I don't think we revive him.
Yeah, I only got 10.
10.
10.
That's a failure.
Yeah.
Taking mental damage.
Oh man.
You take 12 psychic.
Okay.
Your charisma and intelligence become 1
Oh God.
as Akval casts Feeble Mind
Ooh.
on the
no.
intruder attempting to escape. Creature cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. However, Akval is psionic, so he knows exactly what you're thinking and feeling. But that's the end of that turn. We go back to initiative.
Oh God.
Bye-bye.
I mean, you can still run.
You can still run,
But
and
you
you have
can't
every
think
instinct
at doors.
that you're
Right.
in danger. But you can't think at the doors anymore. Your wisdom isn't reduced, so you can emotionally
I could whiz open doors.
throw yourself at the door.
Please, please.
After Pram, it is Borim, who is paralyzed. Cannot change
Make a wisdom
stance.
saving
Does he
throw.
make the save? Does he make
Plus
the
5.
save?
He does not.
It does not. It's a 5.
He
10.
remains paralyzed. All attacks against him have advantage.
Whoa.
I wish I had feeble mind.
Hans,
Han.
Can you imagine paralyzing and feeble-minding someone? That'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
Couldn't imagine getting that done to you. That's crazy.
You must feel like how Boreum feels right now.
Helpless? Yeah.
after
About to get his
I don't
shit
know.
kicked in.
Like your health pool's probably about a quarter of his.
after Hans, it's Persephone and then Beck.
I think I want the giant wolf, right? That
the
was
dire
one?
wolf?
Yeah.
Okay. The dwarf becomes a giant wolf
Who's on fire?
who is on fire.
That was such a bad time to get a 3. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where you needed that nat 20 to use.
Both you and Boreum have been rolling pretty rough
Well,
the last few turns.
If you're lucky, you just explode.
Yeah. No, like, best case scenario, you die.
you explode before you have to explain yourself.
How much time passed when I like did all this shit?
Oh, it's only been like 6 to 12 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Is it a
there-
minute timer?
It's a minute.
minute.
Timer. And
Oh.
combat is 6 seconds per round. Per everyone's turn.
Yeah, so there's a possible chance for it to get diffused.
If Akval's fast enough, and he can teleport.
And with
Fuck.
wait, can we can fuck with that later. Never mind.
But Pram might not be able to
Yeah, exactly.
communicate where it is.
Pram can't think. Pram doesn't know what the fuck a bomb is. Pram is just like run.
Primal
Danger,
instinct.
danger.
Yeah.
Does my cloak stay active when I'm feeble-minded because I had it on
It says you
before?
can't activate them, so yes,
it's
it's still
still-
going.
So-
Ongoing effects are still good.
So you're
Oh,
just a
so-
feeble-minded flying gnome.
Yep. Yeah, it would be if you were concentrating on an effect, no, but you aren't. It's just you've triggered a thing.
I
and now
might
it's
have
on.
a chance.
Yeah, so your increased movement speed is still
Because rats can still
good.
hide, Hunter.
absolutely they can. Your dex and stealth have not been reduced. Okay. Hans.
I hope you like uncanny dodge the bomb.
Take half.
Well, if you're
Actually,
a
I'm a
rogue,
cockroach and I survived bomb
If
blast.
you're a
Okay.
rogue, like, would you take none if you fit or succeed?
If you succeed on the saving throw, you take none.
You
but
just
would take half.
uncanny dodge the explosion.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing is like there's no stipulation of like and move yourself outside the radius of the explosion. It's no, you don't move and you dodge the explosion.
I'm just
Completely.
that quick with it.
I rolled a natural 1 for biting as a
Okay.
wolf.
Damn.
Yep, that
And
doesn't
remember, you have a bardic inspiration. That won't help that.
And
you also have
advantage.
advantage because he's paralyzed.
Not enough to win. I guess
'Kay.
I could theoretically inspire that and roll
What's-
max and win.
what's
Am I
your-
still
what's your-
blessed?
Yeah, you
Yes,
still
you
have
are.
a D4
Persephone still has
and
blessed.
What's
your
your-
bardic.
Okay, so that's a 9.
What do you add?
5. Wow, that
5.
sucks.
Yeah, animals aren't very good.
I'm so used to like my spell attack being a bunch.
So 13. Yeah, even with bardic, there's no way.
Yeah, okay. Both of the dragons slash attacks win.
Okay.
Uh,
Got over a 23.
Yep, I got a 23 and a 24.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
I rolled a 13 and 14.
He can't do dex stuff.
Oh, wow.
My familiar misses.
Okay.
It sat on the 20 for a second.
Damn.
Yeah, no, again, this one really likes rocking.
Does your dragon lightning breath and stuff?
Yes, make a dex.
Acid
He
breath,
can't. He
right?
automatically fails.
Okay,
He is
that
so
will
paralyzed.
hit many people. Specifically you.
If he flies over.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, from where he's at, angle, sure.
2 1s for the acid breath.
Damn.
For the slash attacks. Also 2 1s.
Oh shit.
All right. And those were the only attacks that hit, or did I hit with my bite? No, I did not. All right, but the
Gotcha.
the slash attacks do get +9 each.
Okay, so.
So 10 slashing.
Gotcha.
So 20 slashing and 2 acid.
After Hans, it is Persephone.
It's nearing on 1 a.m. We are in a room that reeks of cat shit, and I am tired. I have to be at school in 8 hours, man.
Oh god.
Persephone deals 6 necrotic damage.
Everything is, in fact, going to shit.
Beck.
Beck attacks. Natural 1, we have advantage. 27.
Yep.
Natural 2, we have advantage. Natural 3.
Damn.
Okay, and then Beck doesn't have any side ice. Ran out of those. Can fucking the stasis strike. Is he resistant to fire damage?
Yes is the answer. But
Okay,
it
and also
is-
I'll just tell you the
Do you
damage
feel
types.
better,
So that's gonna be
I mean, it looks
12
like you
slashing.
sit on the floor and you step in it.
2 weeks in a row, that was crazy.
12 slashing, 4 fire, 12 necrotic, and stasis strike. 1, and also he's restrained by this.
Oh,
but he'd have to do a save.
he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. It doesn't fucking matter. So 1 force. Bonus action. It'd be so funny if I did something like cast friends.
Calm emotions.
Hey, you have a circle of calm emotions.
I think that's an action.
It is. I've used most of my shit. Okay, and then Foible moves 5 feet. 18 plus 725 to hit.
That is.
+7. Ooh.
9 piercing and 7 radiant.
Foible kills him. Yes! He had 3 hit points left.
Yes,
Dude, I rolled 4 ones.
Yeah, that was fucking
my
rough.
damage. 4.
That was
So,
rough.
so we're all
Damn.
beating the shit out of him, and Foible just jumps on his face, and there's one of us hit him in the face at one point, and he just bites into that and
Oh
just
my
rips him
God.
apart.
Also, my crit last turn was a 1.
Yeah.
I should have killed him.
It was a collaborative effort. There's so many minis around this man.
It was mostly foible.
So you watch
Mostly
as
foible.
Foible
the savior fury.
lunges.
Yeah. Damn.
I think Foible's getting a statue after.
As Foible lunges forward and as Evan described, finds one of the few open wounds in this metal form and slips inside of the burning form, sacrificing himself in the moment, but he's a temporary cast that can come back, and instead starts ripping apart Borim from the inside, such that he begins, he teeters for a moment. You watch him clutch at his chest, and he says something cool and dramatic, probably.
Something about the god that he's following.
Harbinger.
The Harbinger, thank you. I wanted to say Destroyer, but that's Thalminar here.
Also the savior, but yeah.
He says,
We were meant to bring change.
and he tips backwards and sinks an inch or two into the soil just because of how fucking heavy he is. And you watch as he begins to slack. His coiled form begins to expand, and the heat within begins to glow brighter and brighter. And you realize he's going to explode.
Run away!
So you are sprinting away from this explosion.
Okay.
We cut to Pram,
Who's sprinting away from an explosion.
who has just been feeble-minded by Akbal, and may make another check to make every attempt to try and escape still. He doesn't have you grappled or anything, so you can still try to run away.
You need a wisdom to try and open a door now.
Correct. Wisdom
you-
or intelligence to open a door.
Well, intelligence is a 1.
Yeah.
Yes. So wisdom.
But we can call him still.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
But he can't reply.
Yeah. I can't comprehend language.
Part of the spell is you will know that the message has been successfully sent. But
you just hear squeak, 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 squeak.
you just hear vague, muffled 1920s, just old music for an old man.
Elevator music.
Uranium fever.
So yes, Pram, Akval is bearing over you, and he says, "What
have you done?"
And is reaching for you, but you may make athletics, acrobatics, whatever to
A
attempt
runaway
to escape.
check.
Disengage,
Yeah,
plus other stuff.
Well, I'm gonna disengage and maneuver out and still sprint away as
Okay.
best I can.
Okay.
Would like to make a survival check to see if I can find a route that makes the most sense
Okay.
in my little pea-brained mind.
Was your 80 feet of flight an
An
effect?
ongoing effect.
It's an effect, so I already activated it. I can't activate them. It is an hour-long effect. It is still going.
Okay, so you are still flying very fast.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. 80 to 160 feet.
Okay. So that's a 19 survival check.
Damn. Okay, I think at the very least in your muddled and muffled mind, you remember the path you took to get here. And so you're turning and immediately just being familiar and moving down that path.
As fast and as sneakily as I can. Not
As-
sneakily, but
as fast as
dex-
randomly possible.
Yeah. As much dexterity as I can muster
Okay.
to try to get out of here.
I'm going to have you make a wisdom check to open doors as you go.
Okay.
I don't want-
Please.
I don't want to have to revive you
This is
because
my-
you're going to end up being a different race, and that'd be funny. But I feel like it's core to your character to be a little guy. which means I'll just have to kill you again if you come back.
Oh no. It's a 5. I rolled a 5.
That's a 5.
Ooh.
Okay. The
Yeah.
doors are not wishing to open for you.
You still have your physical stats.
You still have your physical stats. I'm going to have you make one more check. I think it's probably going to have to be wisdom, just in general, just to get doors open to get out, because you've succeeded enough athletics and speedy, dexterous stuff that I think even
slight enough time to try again.
yeah,
basically.
even Lizard Brain Ranpram has bought himself enough time to try to focus for a moment.
Please.
Focus.
Inspire. Do you want to use the giveaway dice?
Sure.
Will they
Liquid
betray
core.
you?
Does Pram die?
Come on, viewers, don't let us down.
That's an 18.
That's
plus-
an 18.
Ooh.
God damn. Plus wisdom stuff.
Yeah.
Which
It's just 1.
It's a 1. Okay, so 19. 19 is good. You get doors open.
And if I ever break line of sight, I would like to try to hide.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm just going. That takes too much time. That's. Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
rat
rat
scared.
brain
I'm just
intelligence
scared.
of, like,
I'm
3.
scared.
Rat Brain might try to. That's
No,
up to
like
you.
that's like it is a creature thing, but like I'm too scared. I'm just going. 'Cause
Actually-
I know I'm fast, so
Akval can't even detect your thoughts because
I'm too stupid.
you're too stupid. Detect
could
thoughts doesn't
hide.
work on intelligences lower than 3. So
That's so
you
funny.
can hide.
You are
Damn.
invisible to him.
I didn't even think of it that way.
I don't
I am
think Pram
trying-
would either, but
Yeah.
it would make
That's
sense. Anyway,
fucking great.
so you are running. He can't sense
Can't
you.
detect intelligent creatures because Pram is.
I'm too stupid.
He didn't have the time. He was trying to grapple you and you got away, so he didn't have the time to cast another spell on you. You've opened doors, so I think you get out, but you're still feeble-minded.
Okay.
So
Do I make it to the tunnel or something?
I think you make it to the tunnel, like the elevator shaft, and you start flying up.
Okay.
So
Jesus Christ.
I think resolving Pram's feeble mind is going to be a start of next season thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As Pram is just in the streets all alone.
There's guards rushing around, boulders crashing down hills.
Okay, just what is feeble mind? Like how long does that last?
Oh, feeble mind lasts.
It's permanent.
It's not permanent, but it's a long time.
It's like a day or something.
No, it's like more like a month or longer.
I'm useless.
Attempt to shatter its intellect and personality.
Dude, I bet they're gonna find the bomb too.
At the end of so you know how Beck had to repeat a saving throw to not be blind at the end of every turn? You can do that at the end of every 30 days. Aside from that, it'll take stronger spells.
Garrett
to
turned
kill you.
into a witch.
I
But-
think that I actually have some things that will let you retry those faster. I think there's some druid bullshit.
A majority of Emergence Squadron is sprinting towards the front gates, and they do a big dramatic slow motion leap as Boreem's inner fire takes over, and the metal form bursts outwards and would deal like a bunch of shrapnel damage and stuff if you were nearby. But you managed to get out of the way. Meanwhile, a feeble-minded Ranpram has just escaped out of the Curia Telecos and is looking down on an unfamiliar city with a primal mind.
Oh
And
no,
I
he's
think
got a shitload of movement.
I think might, either through a recent memory or otherwise, remember he has a home near here that he can fly to now, like a bird migrating back to its original nest.
I go this way.
So I think you set your sights on Vanistrom.
You're a fucking salmon, dude.
So you all make your way back into the city. Rubble is already being cleared by peacekeepers, and wounded civilians are being treated by House of Silence clerics in the street. Dead hosts are being piled onto carts, and captured hosts are being escorted to the Starkwood Constabulary. You regroup with one another amid the chaos, and that's when you realize Ranpram is not among you, and any messages you send seem to reach their destination, but you never hear a reply. While you debate this among yourselves, Shepard finds you and says,
Oh, thank goodness you're all okay. Where's Pram?
The fuck if I know. We need to go find him. Last we left was closer to the sewers.
Shite, alright, well, he's got to be around here somewhere. Visage has been taken.
Fuck.
God damn it.
The army that took the city was much larger than any of the others at Cronalia or Ozatu. Beck, your mother, Ophelia, is fine. Hugo and Chipper managed to get her and Tic Tac to safety.
Oh, thank the Emir.
As well as many other refugees are now safe in the People's Court, but Hugo fell, holding back the host while Chipper pulled the civilians through the arcane gates.
We pour one out for Hugo.
What?
I'm sorry for you just keep losing boyfriends. It's
Hugo wasn't my boyfriend.
not yet.
Not only that, but Chipper is no longer responding. And as Shepard says that, you watch his mask, this porcelain sheep's face, begin blinking with a blue-green light. He seems surprised by this and reaches up and pulls it off of his face. The man beneath is tanned with dark hair and a strong jaw. He looks like he could own and run a farm all by himself in another life or a previous one. As surprised as you are at seeing his face, he is fixated on looking at the inside of his own mask. And you follow his gaze and see images beginning to take shape on the warped inner surface of the mask itself. Shepard says, It's Chipper. He's still in Visage. And he turns the mask, and the images on the inside are projected onto the ground. You all see flashes of moving images, fire, and plumes of smoke. You see the hands and arms of Chipper, as if the illusion you're all seeing is from the point of view of the eyes of Chipper's mask. He's sprinting through the streets, seemingly, at least partially, invisible or unnoticed by the host, who only ever seem to hear the scrape of his feet or the flutter of his clothing as he passes them by. You watch as Chipper moves through the black and white district, making a break for the palace. Dimension doors and arcane gates are used to get ever closer, until Chipper is now climbing the many spiral stairs leading up to the throne room. Dead Mirage guards litter the halls, and the stairwells are dripping with a slow river of blood. Upon reaching the door to the throne room, Chipper goes ghostly silent and eerily still, before seeming to turn into vapor or gas, as Emergence Squadron has done once before. You follow his perspective through the crack in the door, revealing a throne room. A large, orcish man, 9 feet tall, sits on the steps before a large throne in the Visage Palace. Tattoos of violet, blue, oranges, and bright greens cross his skin like ley lines, mingling with the myriad scars of war. He wears simple leather armor, decorated with many bones and skulls, including what you'd recognize to be the bones of smaller dragons. 2 mandibles of a dragon's jawbone form a collar, framing his face with jagged, teeth-like shadows, making the violet glow of his eyes all the more stark. He sits in silence, examining the helmet of one of the many dead Mirage guards and soldiers that litter the hall. The throne has a corpse in it, lithe and lanky, with skin in shades of oceans and rivers, with great pointed ears, 2 sets of lightless, lifeless eyes, and 2 sets of arms limp at their sides. It sits pinned to the throne with a large, curved sword through its chest, made from the jawbone of a dragon. The orc sits patiently, and only moves when the room is filled with the sound of rushing wind some minutes later. A cloud of orange sand is blown through the broken stained glass windows and takes the form of Cherubial, played here by Chenoa Reid. All gilded armor and glorious purpose, he gives a deep bow and says,
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Vattel. How may I be of assistance? Are you interested in joining my little venture? This is quite a display you've put on to get my attention, and I doubt it was all for the Harbinger, as you say.
I am the Harbinger.
Right. Of course you are. It's quite a story.
I wouldn't expect you to understand Cherubial, but you will in time. I am the Harbinger, the messenger, for a new world I will never get to see, but we have guests yet to arrive.
Fascinating.
Some time passes where Zavoya waits patiently, and Cherubial examines the throne room aloofly, when a cloud of iridescent green smoke drifts in through the same broken window and takes the shape of a bald woman with tanned skin and heavily pierced ears. She regards Cherubial but speaks to Zavoya and says,
How do you do? I represent the Green Whisper. They were quite surprised you managed to discover their personal address and get such a formal invitation to them. Our curiosity was piqued, but our time is best not wasted.
Our time will begin shortly, Representative.
We have more yet to arrive, my lady.
I am not royalty, Sand Demon.
And I am not a demon, Your Highness.
There's the sound of wings beating. Both Cherubial and the representative look at the roof, which shudders beneath the weight of something immense landing upon it. Falling roof tiles and a large flicking black tail can be seen out the broken window. There is a moment of silence where nothing is seen, and a large, scaled, draconic humanoid, cloaked in its own bat-like wings, swings into the room from the roof, and it gives a deep bow to Zavoya, who nods back.
My Harbinger, I am happy to see the siege was a success, though I cannot say I am surprised.
Thank you, Nalbanax.
The representative stares at the creature with resentment, but the creature barely notices her. They all look to Zavoya, who is still waiting patiently, turning the crushed helmet over in his hands, waiting for another guest. And suddenly, a voice rings out like a piercing whisper.
I have arrived, Zavoya. Why have you summoned me here?
The group turns to see the corpse in the throne, regarding them, its arms clutching those of the chair, still pinned to the throne with Zavoya's sword.
Welcome, Placidius. You are our final guest. With us we have Nalbanax, the Withering Wind, Karubiel, the Angel of Sand.
You know I didn't choose that title. This stuff just follows me around.
And the representative of the Green Whisper, speaking on their behalf. I have gathered you all here to deliver a message, a vision which I have been bestowed by the creators of this world, our creators. They were spurned by their children, our ancestors. They spat in the face of those that made them, that provided the world for them. They resented their creators for understanding more than they ever could, for knowing better. And so our makers left, for a time. Gave mortals the freedom to decide their own destinies as they fought so hard to accomplish, and look where that brought us. A continent devoid of life, and these cities, these remnants of the old worlds, are all rotten and corrupt, root and stem. The fruits they bear are poison. Chaos everywhere you turn, and everyone has a different idea of what to make out of it. Well, I've been sent to get everyone on the same page. The scales of fate and destiny are in free fall. It is up to us to seize them. I have gathered you all here to hear this message because you already know this. And so we offer an opportunity. Your creators are returning. They grow ever closer as we speak, and it is up to us to prepare the world for their return. We are to tell the world of their return, to take in those that are willing to devote themselves to their makers, to put all that would staunch or stem the spread of this news to the sword. When they arrive, they shall wipe the world clean of the unworthy and evaluate their devotees. It is up to us to ensure that their flock is pious and loyal.
So we are to become preachers for these deities that we've never even heard of before, and I'm to believe these deities have real power and aren't just beseeching us to do dirty work of gaining followers for them. That's what I would do.
This does seem rather dubious. I must admit, I never cared for divine politics myself.
The flesh cares not for idols and powers. We shall reshape this world ourselves.
How the toys squabble.
In fact, I think this rather sounds like a clever little trick to try and stop all of us from becoming a problem for your prospective bosses, if they exist at all. I think they want us working for them so they don't have to do it themselves, threatening us with power they don't have in hopes we'll give them the power they want. Trying to incentivize us with loyalty points. 10 plus for each conversion, everyone. 20 plus if you butcher a non-believer. Top 100 gets into heaven.
I assure you, Mr. Dorsek, the Hurve have no need for mortal followers. They demand it, no, expect it, as divine creatures of their stature should. But without it they are no less mighty, no less divine, no less capable of what they intend to accomplish with this world.
Karubiel seems stunned into silence.
And what is it they intend to accomplish with this world? Some of our number may have an ongoing interest unfolding across the supercontinent. We would be remiss if we didn't ensure our hard work was not to waste.
Your hard work was not to waste. It is what earned you a spot among our number. But if you aren't willing to sacrifice your fleeting mortal works in exchange for a better world, then you can die with the old one. And there is silence once more. That is the offer I bring you, the reason I called you here. You are to be the champions of a new age, the coming of the old gods, our creators remaking the world anew. It has been befouled with the works of blasphemous creatures, and we are to aid them in wiping it clean and starting again.
And what do you expect from the flesh? A handshake? A binding pact? Do you deign to threaten the flesh should they refuse?
I don't expect anything. You don't need to answer to me. The Makers will know where your loyalties lie when the time comes. If you're willing to devote yourself to our cause, to be named champion of the Hurve, the Makers of Erinos, then you will journey to the highest peak of the White Spine Mountains, scale it hand and foot. There at the peak you will find a circle of standing stones devoted to our Makers. You will make a sacrifice of your flesh and blood to contact them, and they will judge you. If you are worthy, they will bestow you with great powers to enact their works upon the world. If you are found lacking, you will be destroyed when the time comes.
Are we to believe you have taken this trial, Orc?
I have. They deemed me worthy enough to deliver this message to you, those with greater ambitions, greater influence. You have 6 months to pledge your devotion, after which it's fair game when our Makers arrive. I won't be here to see that day, but it has been a pleasure doing business with all of you. Your work has been great and terrible to behold, and I believe you have work yet to do. However, there is one complication for the 4 of you. Only 3 champions can be chosen.
What about you?
As I said, I am simply the Harbinger, the messenger, the bringer of change. A champion will enact that change. With what I have done here and across the continent, we mark the beginning of the downfall of the old world. I have to deliver this message once more before my work is finished.
Are these riddles necessary?
It was foretold. I will have another meeting like this one to deliver this message to those who would stop me, and if they are worthy, I shall know my work is done. Until then, Visage is mine, and welcome to all who devote themselves to our Makers. This city's ruin shall be the foundation of the first capital of the new world, under the blessing of our Makers. You have 6 months. Make what preparations you must. Perhaps I will see you again.
There is a moment of silence where they all seem to be considering, glancing at each other to see where they stand, all except Naubanax, who has a self-satisfied, fanged smile on his face as he unfurls his large bat-like wings and says,
"A pleasure as always, Savoya,"
before flying out of the room.
And you, Naubanax?
The representative seems hasty to leave as well, giving a curt nod to Savoya and saying,
"I shall consider this proposition,"
before collapsing into a pile of snow, which begins to melt almost immediately.
I have already envisioned the perfect world, Zealot. I shall remake it to my own image, and your Makers shall bear witness.
There is a death rattle as the living corpse falls lifeless once more.
Then you shall be judged with the rest.
Kerubiel lingers and examines Savoya up and down.
Quite a show you're putting on here.
I know you've been masked for centuries, Kerubiel, so it might be hard to recognize the truth when someone tells it. I have nothing to gain from this. Even the power I've been given is fleeting. My children and I were not given a place in this world. I seek only to ensure a place for them in the next. I will die here when the time comes, alongside those that blinded themselves to the world outside. They tried to create their own world separate from the rest, refusing to aid their fellows struggling in the derelict plains and beyond. They refused to change, to improve. They remained ignorant to the suffering of their fellows for fear of becoming too involved with the outside world. Well, I'm what happens when the world comes knocking, when ignorance and cowardice wins out, and the world is so starved it begins to eat itself. Somebody had to do something, and I've done what I need to do.
Kerubiel shakes his head.
We're all players on a stage, Savoya. Monologues or not. It's about using the props you're given, stealing the spotlight. It's about who you perform for. You've convinced yourself you're tearing down the curtains and the set. I believe you're simply choosing a different play.
Kerubiel turns once more into a cloud of sand, which drifts out the window. Savoya thinks to himself for a time before muttering,
"And he thinks I'm dramatic."
There is a pause, and Savoya speaks again, projecting to fill the empty hall.
"Did you get all of that?"
He looks directly at the spot in the room where Chipper is drifting invisibly. The party watching back in Erinos almost jumps as he looks down the barrel of the camera. Chipper tries to escape out the door he entered out a broken window, but Zavoya has crossed the room and in an instant, somehow, despite his gaseous form, put a hand around Chipper's throat. Chipper can't seem to move. He drops his gaseous form and draws a dagger, but Zavoya deftly reaches his other hand and grabs his wrist, his fist so large it covers Chipper's hand and forearm. There's a sound like warping metal, and Chipper screams as Zavoya's fist becomes steel. Chipper's dagger and arm both snap with a sickening sound. Zavoya uses his thumb to tilt Chipper's head upwards, meeting each other's gaze.
I wanted you to see. I hope your whole court saw that. And I hope they spread the message. Your makers are coming. You will be judged. Be on the right side when they do.
There is a sickening crack. Chipper's head is twisted violently to the side, and the scrying spell goes dark.
Thanks for listening. Background music for this Emergence podcast was provided by Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG content, follow us on our Patreon and socials, or visit us at our website at DICEBERG Ahead.com.